Hey!
Hello!
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Welcome to Am I Creative?
Am I Creative with
Episode
Noah and
six.
Isaac. Almost said Applegate, but then that would imply that we're never mind. That we have the same last name. This is a show
He
where
was adopted. That's right.
wow. This is a show where this guy that we keep trapped in the office asks us questions that may or may not relate to you, and we answer them. Yeah, it's pretty good explanation.
Because we know everything.
100%. Yeah.
The warm-up question. Do you have any collections?
You know I did. I had a Lego collection.
Nice.
I was big into Legos, yeah. That was like, I honestly thought I was gonna be a Lego designer when I was younger. Yeah, that was like my dream. It's like, yeah, I'm a designer. Then I realized you have to know like math and geometry, and I quickly found out that that was not the move. So
I loved Legos growing up, but I guess thought there was a future in it. I was really good though. But you put me in front of a pile now, I'd be like, what do I do?
oh, actually no, I could build something.
Part of my imagination is gone.
I could build a spaceship or something, you know.
Yeah, I got a stereotypical shot glass collection, but I just don't buy stuff when I go. Like I have stuff that people have brought me from like other parts of the world that are like, some of them are hand painted or handmade. So I think I only have like 10. So they're selective. It's a selective shot glass collection. Does that make me cooler?
No, it doesn't actually.
How do you handle rejection?
This could either end really good or really bad.
Well, let's find out.
From like what?
The girl
Just
of
in
your dreams.
general.
I just move on.
Business, personal.
Yeah, I just move on. Honestly, that's like my new thing.
New thing?
Yeah.
How many weeks are you into?
Not long enough. No, how I deal with rejection, I just, you get told no, and if it's like a sales thing, then you get around it. You just be like, well, why? And then, But I always question rejection before I actually give in to rejection. So there's
Bingo! That's what I was gonna say. Especially in business, you get a rejection, you ask why, and if they just tell you to buzz off, that's fine. You put down the phone, you call the next person. It's a numbers game.
Or call them again in 2 weeks because
Or
they're
the
probably
next
in a
day.
bad mood.
And the next day.
And the next day. Now, if it's a girl, on the other hand, I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't really deal with rejection when it comes to that.
Alright, we're done.
Just shut it off.
Do you find it hard to ask for help?
Not as much anymore, but I did. It was like a pride thing for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely struggled for a long time with that. I was like, nope, it was me against the world kind of a thing. And, I had my reasons, but yeah, it humbles you pretty quick when you try to solve the world's problems, even within your own world by yourself. You
Yeah.
can't do it, so.
I don't, like for me, it was just a pride thing. Like I thought that in order to be better than, I don't know, my dad, then I had to just do it on my own and do it like this. But then what I realized is like, part of why like someone else's success falls into your lap is because they want you to be better than them. And in order to be better than somebody, you can't start at the same place that they started at. There's nothing wrong with asking for help.
No, I thought it made
At
me
all.
stronger to do it by myself.
It doesn't.
No, you're actually stronger when you ask other people for help.
Yep.
Do you know how you could get around that difficulty? Or how did you get around that difficulty?
You really want to know?
Yeah, that's a pretty deep,
Fell flat on my face multiple times.
yeah.
You hit rock bottom and you have nowhere to go up. So you can either keep trying to do the same thing, which is the definition of insanity. Somebody smart once said that. Or you can pivot and try something different. So I fell a lot on my face. I pivoted based on some advice and tried something different, and worked out. So take our advice. Don't save yourself the face plant on the pavement.
Yeah, just ask for help. Just ask for help.
Do it.
How do you know when you've created a successful business?
I don't know. This is actually a good question because we had just last week we had a business owner in here who has made a very successful business for almost 20 years.
17 to be exact.
17. and very successful. He feels he's trying to make a change in his direction, and so he feels like he hasn't created the best business in the long run because he's having trouble leading it. Basically, he said when he leaves, and the business sucks him back in, and he needs to be there. So some people might look at his business and say, wow, it's really successful, but for him, he's questioning if it's been as successful as he thought it was. So success, as much as people don't like it, is subjective and it looks different for everybody. So some people it's, I need to make a business that I can build and leave and get out of. Some people it's, no, I just want to make a name for myself and have enough
Grow it as much as
profit and
possible.
grow to have the biggest team. But I would say that the key there, regardless, is stability. So even if you want to come into the office every day, there's stability. If you want to be something where you can eject and leave, there's stability.
I would also say purpose. Like if your business isn't purpose driven and you're not fulfilling your missions and purpose, I don't think it's a successful business. Because I know plenty of businesses that, they're like, oh, we love people and this stuff and that, and they make a lot of money, but their values and the way that they just operate as a business doesn't match what they say. I don't think that's a successful business at all. So, but that boils down to, what do you find most important? Is it money? Is it your freedom, financial freedom, whatever it might be? So I think that's honestly where you have to start. Is what do you value? And then how does this business bring the most value?
So today is International Women's Day. And the question to go along with that is, who has been an inspiring woman in your life?
My great-grandmother on my dad's side. She just passed just a few months ago. She was 100 years old, was as sharp as a needle, never lost a passion for life, and she actually lost her partner, who she was like in love with, according to my family, something like 40 years ago. He died young, but she never changed. She stuck around, cared for the family, didn't lose her passion and zeal for life, even though she missed him a lot. So looking at someone like that who can overcome a really difficult circumstance, still push on, have purpose and meaning in life, yeah, that's definitely one for me.
Mine would be my mom's. So my stepmom, my mom, they've both been through two different situations, but I got both sides as far as like their stories and everything and what happens in their life. I kind of see both. It's like two completely different lives, but two completely different challenges that they both went through. I think the moral of the story, quote unquote, for both of them is just their undying loyalty to their kids and the family. Like they would do absolutely anything, very self-sacrificing, patient, loving. And for me, I think the biggest thing for me was like the patience part. You don't truly understand what a mother goes through with their kids, and how much they actually juggle. And so I think the biggest thing that I took from both lives is just the patience factor. So I really look up to them when it comes to that. So
Tell me something I don't know.
your zipper's down.
He's lying.
No, I'm not. He just doesn't see it. No.
I'm not gonna look too hard, so.
Nice. What don't you know? What don't you know? It's a great question.
Wow. So way back in the day, still living in Indiana, we had a snow day, which I know you guys know nothing about down here in Florida. And I was so excited. My dad had the day off, took me sledding, went down this massive hill on our complex, only to lose control, started going way too fast, snow splashing up on my face, can't see anything. There's a chain link fence to the tennis court down below, and I blacked out. The next thing I know, I wake up on the other side of the fence, turn around to my dad running like this, and apparently I had slid underneath the fence. The chain link fence caught my face, and so all nice and cut up. Mom came home from work. We told her that I got in a fight at school and then I was expelled. We let that ride for about 15 minutes before she killed both of us, and then we were like, no, just kidding. It was just an accident. So,
Nice.
But yeah, the whole like alcohol on the washcloth thing didn't feel too good. That hurt a lot.
Wow.
I used to have scars, but they healed up. So
I cut my friend's lip yesterday. We were
What?
we were sparring,
Oh.
and at the gym, and we didn't have mouth guards, and we, like with everybody else, we were just going light. We were just trying to get a workout in. But with him, sorry, Joe. But with him, it was just like me and him were, it's just, just match each other's energy, and then one thing led to another, and he hit me with a right hook, and I hit him in the face harder than I should have. And I cut his lip. So, but it's all good. He's fine.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of.
Please don't hit me.
I know I'll get hit if I.
I'm just like.